Eid al-Fitr is a special day for Muslims. It is a day filled with joy, gratitude, and a sense of accomplishment. After a month of fasting, prayer, and reflection, Muslims around the world come together to celebrate this significant occasion. The streets are adorned with beautiful lights, and people wear their finest traditional attire. The atmosphere is electric with excitement and happiness. It marks the end of Ramadan, a month of intense spiritual rejuvenation. Ramadan is not just about abstaining from food and drink. It is a time for Muslims to purify their souls, practice self-discipline, and develop empathy for those who are less fortunate. The end of this holy month is celebrated with Eid al-Fitr, which literally means Festival of Breaking the Fast. Ramadan is a month of fasting, prayer, and reflection. From dawn until sunset, Muslims refrain from eating and drinking, dedicating their time to spiritual growth and community service. The fast is broken each evening with a meal called iftar, which is often shared with family and friends. This daily practice fosters a sense of unity and compassion among Muslims. During Ramadan, Muslims do not eat or drink from dawn until sunset. This act of fasting is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, which are the core beliefs and practices that every Muslim follows. The pre-dawn meal, known as suhoor, is consumed before the fast begins each day. This routine helps Muslims develop a deeper connection with their faith and a greater appreciation for the blessings they have. Eid al-Fitr is a time of great joy and celebration. It is a day when families and friends come together to share meals, exchange gifts, and create lasting memories. Children are especially excited as they receive new clothes, toys, and sweets. The festive atmosphere is contagious, and everyone participates in the joyous activities. It is a time to give thanks to Allah for His blessings. Muslims express their gratitude through prayers, charitable acts, and community service. One of the key aspects of Eid al-Fitr is the giving of Zakat al-Fitr, a form of charity that ensures all Muslims can participate in the celebrations. This act of giving reinforces the values of compassion and generosity. Eid al-Fitr is one of the most important celebrations in the Islamic calendar. It is a time to reflect on the spiritual journey of Ramadan and to celebrate the strength and resilience shown throughout the month. The day begins with a special prayer called Salat al-Eid, which is performed in congregation, often in large open spaces or mosques. It is a time for families and friends to come together. Visiting relatives and friends is a common tradition, and many people travel long distances to be with their loved ones. The sense of community is strong, and the bonds of friendship and family are strengthened during this festive period. Sharing meals and stories, people create cherished memories that last a lifetime. It is a time for forgiveness and reconciliation. Eid al-Fitr encourages Muslims to mend broken relationships and to seek forgiveness from those they may have wronged. This spirit of reconciliation helps to foster a sense of unity and peace within the community. Embracing one another and letting go of past grievances, people move forward with a renewed sense of harmony. Muslims all over the world celebrate Eid al-Fitr with great enthusiasm. From the bustling streets of Cairo to the serene landscapes of Indonesia, the celebrations are diverse yet unified by the shared values of faith, gratitude, and joy. Fireworks light up the sky, and the air is filled with laughter and music. Eid al-Fitr is a testament to the rich cultural heritage and the enduring spirit of the Muslim community. Fasting during Ramadan is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. It is a time for Muslims to reflect on their lives. Muslims focus on their relationship with Allah. They pray more often. They read the Quran. They give to charity. Fasting teaches Muslims patience and gratitude. It helps them to understand the suffering of the poor. It is a time to purify the heart and soul. The date of Eid al-Fitr is determined by the sighting of the new moon. Muslims look for the new moon on the 29th day of Ramadan. If the new moon is sighted, then Eid is celebrated the next day. If the new moon is not sighted, then Ramadan continues for one more day. The sighting of the new moon is a special moment for Muslims. It is a time of great anticipation and excitement. It marks the beginning of a new month. On the morning of Eid al-Fitr, Muslims wake up early. They take a bath and put on new clothes. They go to the mosque for special Eid prayers. The Eid prayer is a time for Muslims to come together as a community. After the prayer, Muslims greet each other with hugs and kisses. They say Eid Mubarak to each other. This means blessed Eid. Muslims visit their families and friends. They share meals and exchange gifts. Section 5. The spirit of giving, sharing happiness on Eid. Eid al-Fitr is a time for giving. Muslims give special charity to the poor. This charity is called Zakat al-Fitr. It is obligatory for every Muslim who can afford it. The money collected from Zakat al-Fitr is used to help the poor and needy. Children receive gifts of money from their elders. This money is called Eid. Children are very excited to receive Eid. They use it to buy new toys and clothes. Section 6. Remembering the first Eid, a legacy of joy. The first Eid al-Fitr was celebrated by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in 624 AD. This momentous occasion marked the end of Ramadan, the holy month of fasting, and was a time for the community to come together in unity and gratitude. The streets of Medina were filled with an air of festivity as people adorned in their finest garments gathered to offer prayers and share in the joy of the occasion. The Prophet and his companions had just won a great victory at the Battle of Badr. This victory was not just a military triumph but a significant spiritual milestone for the early Muslim community. It reinforced their faith and trust in Allah's guidance and support. The sense of triumph and divine favor was palpable, and it added an extra layer of meaning to the Eid celebrations that year. They were overjoyed and thankful to Allah for their victory. The communal prayers held on that first Eid were filled with heartfelt gratitude and a deep sense of spiritual fulfillment. It was a time for reflection on the blessings they had received and a moment to renew their commitment to their faith and to each other. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of celebrating Eid with joy and happiness. He taught that Eid was not just a personal celebration, but a communal one, where the entire community came together to share in the joy and blessings of the occasion. His teachings encouraged Muslims to spread happiness, to be generous, and to ensure that even the less fortunate could partake in the celebrations. He encouraged Muslims to wear their best clothes, eat good food, and engage in acts of charity. The markets would be bustling with activity as people shopped for new clothes and special foods to prepare for the festive meals. Families would come together, sharing delicious dishes and creating memories that would last a lifetime, and visit their families and friends. Eid was a time for reconciliation and strengthening bonds. Friends and relatives would visit each other, exchanging gifts and warm greetings. The spirit of Eid was one of unity, compassion and joy, a legacy that continues to be cherished by Muslims around the world to this day. Section 7. Eid and Friday prayers, a matter of debate. Sometimes Eid al-Fitr falls on a Friday. Friday is the Muslim holy day. Muslims are required to attend a special congregational prayer on Friday. This prayer is called Jumu'ah prayer. There is some debate among Islamic scholars about whether it is permissible to combine the Eid prayer with the Jumu'ah prayer. Some scholars say that it is permissible, while others say that it is not. This is a matter of ongoing discussion and debate. Section 8. The global celebration of Eid unity in diversity. Eid al-Fitr is celebrated by Muslims all over the world. This festival marks the end of Ramadan, the holy month of fasting, and is a time of joy, gratitude, and community. Muslims from different cultures and backgrounds come together to observe this special occasion, showcasing the rich tapestry of traditions and customs that make up the global Muslim community. From the bustling streets of Jakarta, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food and the sounds of laughter and celebration, to the snow-capped mountains of Kashmir, where families gather in the serene beauty of nature to offer prayers and share festive meals, Muslims come together to celebrate this joyous occasion. It is a time for forgiveness, reflection, and strengthening bonds with loved ones. The sense of community and togetherness is palpable, as people of all ages and backgrounds join in the festivities. While the specific customs and traditions may vary from region to region, the essence of Eid remains universal. In some places, you might find vibrant street parades and communal feasts, while in others, the celebrations might be more subdued and centered around family gatherings and prayer. The spirit of Eid remains the same. It is a time of joy, gratitude, and giving, Acts of charity and kindness are emphasized, as Muslims are encouraged to help those in need and share their blessings with others. Eid al-Fitr is a testament to the unity and diversity of the Muslim community. Despite the differences in language, culture, and geography, Muslims around the world are united by their faith and the shared values of compassion, generosity, and community. It is a time when Muslims from all walks of life come together to celebrate their shared faith and heritage. The festival serves as a reminder of the strength and resilience of the Muslim community and the enduring bonds that connect them across the globe. Whether in a bustling city or a quiet village, the celebration of Eid al-Fitr is a beautiful expression of unity and diversity. Section 9. The enduring significance of Eid al-Fitr. Eid al-Fitr is a time for celebration, reflection, and gratitude. It is a time for Muslims to renew their commitment to Allah and to their faith. It is a time to strengthen family and community bonds. Eid al-Fitr is a reminder that even after the most difficult of times, there is always hope and joy to be found. It is a celebration of the resilience and strength of the human spirit.